Only 2,000 of these fascinating creatures remain in the wild. The Madagascar Pygmy Hippo is one of the most elusive and endangered species on the planet. These hippos are not just rare, they are a symbol of the delicate balance of our ecosystem. Their dwindling numbers are a stark reminder of the impact of human activities on wildlife. Conservationists are working tirelessly to protect these animals, but the challenges are immense. Habitat destruction, poaching, and climate change are just a few of the threats they face daily. That's less than the number of people who show up for a bad open mic night. Imagine the odds of spotting one in the wild. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. These hippos are incredibly shy and reclusive, making them even harder to study and protect. Researchers often have to rely on camera traps and other non-invasive methods to monitor their populations. Despite these efforts, much about their behavior and ecology remains a mystery. The Madagascar Pygmy Hippo, standing just 30 inches tall and weighing about 400 pounds, is a unique species native to the dense rainforests of Madagascar. Unlike their larger relatives, these hippos are adapted to a life in the forest. They have evolved to navigate through thick underbrush and are excellent swimmers, often using rivers and streams to move around their territory. Their small size and elusive nature make them perfectly suited for life in the dense jungle. Imagine a hippopotamus that could almost fit in your bathtub, almost. These hippos are not just smaller versions of the common hippo. They have distinct behaviors and adaptations. For instance, they are more nocturnal, often foraging for food under the cover of darkness. Their diet mainly consists of leaves, fruits, and grasses, which they find in the forest undergrowth. This nocturnal lifestyle helps them avoid predators and human encounters. That's our guy, the pygmy hippo. Despite their small size, they play a crucial role in their ecosystem. By grazing on vegetation, they help maintain the balance of plant life in the forest. Their presence also supports a variety of other species, from insects to birds, that rely on the same habitat. In many ways, the pygmy hippo is a keystone species, essential for the health and stability of their environment. Don't try that at home though. While they may look cute and harmless, pygmy hippos are still wild animals. They can be very territorial and aggressive if they feel threatened. It's important to respect their space and observe them from a safe distance. Conservation efforts often involve educating local communities about the importance of these animals and how to coexist with them peacefully. They may be small for hippos, but they've still got a bite strong enough to crack a watermelon or your femur. Their powerful jaws are a testament to their strength and adaptability. In the wild, this strength helps them defend against predators and compete for resources. It's a reminder that even the smallest creatures can have a big impact on their environment. Protecting the Madagascar Pygmy Hippo is not just about saving a single species, it's about preserving the intricate web of life that depends on them. Now you might think, a hippo in a rainforest? Shouldn't it be chilling by a lake? And you'd be right for the most part. But this is Madagascar we're talking about, the land of lemurs and bizarre baobab trees. It's where evolution plays with different settings. The pygmy hippo has adapted to a more terrestrial lifestyle, spending its days roaming the rainforest floor. Don't worry, they still find time for a dip in the river. They're not crazy. Unlike its larger, more sociable relatives, this hippo is a bit of a loner. They're like the strong, silent type of the hippo world. They prefer to keep to themselves, which makes spotting them in the wild as rare as finding a decent bagel in a city that shall not be named. This elusive nature has earned them the nickname forest ghost. Spooky, right? So what does a miniature rainforest-dwelling hippo eat? Well, they're herbivores, so no need to worry about them stealing your picnic basket, unless you're carrying around a surplus of ferns and figs. Their diet consists mainly of grasses, fruits, and aquatic plants. Basically, they're the vegans of the hippo world. And no, they don't eat meat, not even on Tuesdays. Section 5. The shrinking world of the pygmy hippo. In the dense rainforests of Madagascar, a unique and elusive creature roams the underbrush. This is the Madagascar Pygmy Hippo, a smaller cousin of the more well-known common hippopotamus. Despite its small size, the pygmy hippo plays a significant role in its ecosystem, helping to maintain the delicate balance of the rainforest. Here's the bad news. The Madagascar pygmy hippo is in trouble. Once thriving in the lush rainforests, their numbers have dwindled alarmingly. Conservationists and researchers are sounding the alarm as the population of these gentle creatures continues to plummet. Remember those 2,000 individuals we talked about? That was just a few decades ago. Today the numbers are far less optimistic. The pygmy hippo is now listed as endangered, with fewer than 1,000 individuals left in the wild. This rapid decline is a stark reminder of the fragility of our natural world. That number is shrinking faster than your patience during rush hour traffic. Imagine the frustration of being stuck in a never-ending traffic jam, and you might begin to understand the plight of the pygmy hippo. Their habitat is disappearing at an alarming rate, leaving them with fewer places to call home. The main culprit? Habitat loss. The rainforests of Madagascar are being cleared at an unprecedented rate. Logging, mining, and agricultural expansion are all contributing to the destruction of the pygmy hippo's habitat. Each tree that falls, each acre of land that is cleared, brings these animals closer to the brink of extinction. Humans are encroaching on their rainforest homes, pushing the pygmy hippos into smaller and smaller areas. As the forests shrink, so do the chances of survival for these unique creatures. The land that once provided food, shelter, and safety is now being transformed into farmland and urban areas. Clearing land for agriculture and other uses. Slash and burn techniques, while providing short-term benefits for farmers, have long-term, devastating effects on the environment. The rich biodiversity of the rainforest is being replaced by monocultures and barren land, leaving little room for the pygmy hippo to thrive. It's like trying to find a parking spot in a crowded city. There just isn't enough space for everyone. The pygmy hippos are being squeezed out of their natural habitat, forced to compete for the limited resources that remain. If we don't take action soon, we risk losing these incredible animals forever. Section 6. On the hunt for hippo meat. As if habitat loss wasn't bad enough, our little hippo buddies also have to deal with poaching. Their meat is considered a delicacy by some, and their teeth are sometimes used in traditional medicine. It's a sad reality that greed and ignorance can drive people to harm such amazing creatures. It's like that friend who takes the last slice of pizza. Not cool, man, not cool. Section 7. Guardians of the Forest. But don't despair just yet. There's hope for the Madagascar pygmy hippo. The Malagasy community, who share their island home with these unique animals, are stepping up to protect them. They understand that a healthy rainforest benefits everyone, humans and hippos alike. It's like realizing that taking care of your apartment also means you won't get cockroaches. It's common sense, really. Section 8. Building an ark for hippos. Conservation organizations are also working hard to save the pygmy hippo. Captive breeding programs are being established to boost their dwindling numbers. It's like creating a backup copy of your computer files, just in case things go wrong, and in this case they kind of already have. Section 9. Every little bit helps. The Madagascar pygmy hippo is a unique and fascinating creature that deserves our protection. Found only in the wetlands and rivers of Madagascar, this small hippo species is critically endangered. Their numbers have dwindled due to habitat loss, hunting, and human encroachment. Despite their small size, they play a significant role in their ecosystem, helping to maintain the health of the wetlands. Their presence is a sign of a thriving environment, and their absence would indicate a serious ecological imbalance. By raising awareness about their plight, supporting conservation efforts, and educating others about the importance of biodiversity, we can make a real difference. Conservation projects often involve local communities, providing education and resources to help protect these animals. Events and campaigns can bring people together, fostering a sense of community and shared responsibility. Every person who learns about the Madagascar pygmy hippo and its struggles becomes an advocate for its survival. And making responsible choices in our own lives, we can contribute to the preservation of their habitat. Simple actions like reducing plastic use, supporting sustainable products, and being mindful of our environmental footprint can have a significant impact. Planting trees, reducing waste, and choosing eco-friendly options are all steps that help create a healthier planet for all species, including the Madagascar pygmy hippo. We can all play a part in ensuring their survival. Community involvement is crucial. When people come together to work on conservation projects, the results can be astounding. Children learning about wildlife and conservation from a young age grow up with a deep respect for nature. These experiences can inspire future generations to continue the work of protecting endangered species and preserving our natural world. Remember, every little bit helps. Each small action, when combined with the efforts of others, can lead to significant change. Whether it's planting a tree, picking up litter, or simply spreading the word about the Madagascar Pygmy Hippo, your actions matter. They contribute to a larger movement aimed at preserving our planet's biodiversity. Think of it like recycling. It may seem small, but it makes a difference in the long run. Recycling helps reduce waste and conserve resources, just as small conservation efforts help protect endangered species. Each piece of plastic recycled, each tree planted, and each person educated about conservation adds up to a healthier, more sustainable world. But it makes a difference in the long run. Over time, these efforts can lead to the recovery of endangered species and the restoration of their habitats. Community gardens, reforestation projects, and sustainable living practices all contribute to a more balanced ecosystem. The growth of a single plant can symbolize the potential for renewal and hope for the future. And who knows, maybe one day your grandkids will thank you for helping to save the pygmy hippo from extinction. The actions we take today can have a lasting impact on future generations. By protecting the Madagascar pygmy hippo and other endangered species, we are ensuring that our children and grandchildren can experience the beauty and diversity of our natural world. It's a legacy worth striving for, and it all starts with the small steps we take now.